Hundreds of thousands of Yemenis in the capital Sanaa have protested against U.S. and British attacks. They were seen holding up Palestinian flags and placards bearing the Houthis' official slogan.
We reject Yemen as a battleground for foreign attacks. We want our country to be free from disputes and ongoing conflict.
The goal of the United States is to maintain its unjust dominance throughout the Arab region.
We as Yemenis fear that the war will continue. Yemen has been through years of war. People's lives have been greatly affected.
We spoke with a local resident who was present at the demonstrations in the Yemeni capital of Sanaa. Here's what they had to say.
So here in the Yemeni capital where the protest just finished, this was a protest that took place in the 70 square of the Yemeni capital, just about 5 miles away from where the attacks took place last night, the U.S. and the British-led assault on Yemeni installations or military installations, as the U.S. claims. Of course, the Houthis, Ansarullah, they've stated today that none of their military installations were damaged, and all that was hit was empty fields and empty facilities that did not possess any weapons whatsoever. The Houthi officials, as they mentioned today in the protest, they are going to continue to block and prevent Israeli-linked ships from crossing Bab al-Mandab, from crossing the Red Sea, despite the U.S. attacks. And even if the U.S. and the British government decide to escalate their attacks on Yemen, that's not going to prevent the military operations in the Red Sea, which are directed to target Israeli-linked ships, according to the Ansarullah military spokesperson. And they've also vowed revenge for the attacks that occurred last night. The Houthi officials, they mentioned that all U.S. and British targets in the Red Sea will be targeted. And they will most likely be targeted with drones and ballistic missiles, according to the Ansarullah military spokesperson.
Let's cross over now to Abdul Latif Al-Wasli reporting live for us over the phone from Sanaa. Hello there. The U.S. carried out another strike against Yemen's Houthi fighters on Friday, targeting a radar site. Dozens of U.S. and British strikes had struck other facilities inside Yemen on Thursday. From where you are, what's the latest on these attacks, and what kind of response is expected from the Houthis?
Thank you so much for the opportunity. Actually, the Yemeni people have been supporting the Palestinian people since the beginning of the October, and the Yemenis have continue supporting the Palestinians, as Yemenis have been through also a war for 9 years, so they feel what is going there in the Palestinian territory. The Yemeni people are supporting the Yemeni army and pushing the Yemeni army to carry out further attacks, major attacks against the Israeli, the British, the American settlements in the sea. We want the Yemeni army to respond and major response and to conduct larger attacks against the rebels and the Red Sea. The Yemeni people have supported the Yemeni army in its attacks, and they said that we can't just keep watching Palestinians being killed by the Israelis with open hands. We have to do something, and I believe that the airstrikes that carried out by the Britain and the
Abdul, we're going to have to leave it there. Thank you so much, Abdul Latif Al-Wasli, speaking to us from the Yemeni capital, Sanaa. We do apologize for the quality of the sound there.